in Acadiana is
Ollie Bear.
A lot of you will be putting hamburgers on the grill, so, well, you got to watch Al Abear's Barbecue 101.
I would like to point out he has been to this class a couple of times, so he himself should be quite the expert at this
Well,
point.
he's been to the class. Have you seen the results?
I have not, but you know what? Maybe today's the day. We're going to send it to Al Abear. He is with friend of the show and barbecue coach. He also has a great podcast called Stirring the Pot Podcast. His name is Brandon Hunt. Let's send it to him.
Hey, we're back. We're going to make the perfect barbecued hamburger with this guy, Brandon Hunt. Home Grill Advantage, Stirring the Pot Podcast. Now, just to bring you back up to speed, made those patties right there.
Yes.
Okay.
These patties were made just completely with no seasoning, just made from scratch. I grind my own meat, made sure that this was not overworked and that this was not seasoned ahead of time while I was mixing the meat, right?
Now, what are we going to do with this?
This is where we're going to show the myosin, what I was talking about earlier. So we're going to actually put the seasoning in here and we're going to mix this all together, okay? And what this is going to do is you're going to see that this seasoning that has, a fair amount of salt in it. So when we do this, we're going to be emulsifying this fat and protein. So it's going to make it spongy. It's going to make it, to where it's a little bit dry, kind of puckered up, that kind of texture whenever we finish. So when we do that, I want to make sure that we season this well. I do want to give a shout out to my buddy Kyle Blanchard. This is his seasoning, and it's really good. Really good. Whenever you need a punch of flavor, you can put it on anything. Barbecue, burgers, really good. So now we're going to take this meat and we're going to make our burger.
I like that patty maker. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I like symmetrical hamburger patties. Some people they slap it. Again, look, credit to them. My wife is someone who likes to make them by hand, but they're never round.
Yeah.
They look like, I don't know, continents or something, or weird shaped states. But, look at that. That's a perfect patty.
So this is what we're going to show the difference between these patties and this patty, right? This has all of the seasoning mixed inside of it, and we're going to put some toothpicks in it to make sure that we have, we know exactly what's happening. But for these, we can just season the outside. And the beauty is that you can go fairly heavy on the outside, right?
Now, why is that? Tell me.
Because we're not mixing it inside the meat.
Okay.
So that over mixing and that salt inside the meat is not going to emulsify all of that fat and all of that protein inside of the patty itself. We're just going to have a nice seasoned, flavorful burger.
Okay, I tell you what, we're going to season these. We're going to go back to the studio. It's a 4th of July barbecue at Brandon's house.